So go on, so today we're going to diagnose one vehicle, we're going to pull it down and maybe we'll figure out what's going on. Some of our friend and the friend say him drive through some heavy water, you see, and the vehicle lock up, and ever since the vehicle now run right, it barely run at all. So we're going to try to figure out what is going on with it, we're going to diagnose it, you see what I mean? So I'm so come in with the vehicle, but that's our plan for today. But more talking about something for a minute, so today is actually my birthday, so I can get some happy birthday in the comment section, please and thank you. And if there was ever a time for subscribe, brother, now is the time. And also if you can just push out the thing for me a little bit, just push it out for me just a little bit now, man. You see me, I did share it now, man. Share it on WhatsApp or on Instagram or on whatever. Share the video them now, man, bro. You see me, I did put in whole heap of work in our video them. You see me, I did, I will not really get the response or the feedback what we're supposed to. You see me, but we still have put in the grind just for you guys. You see me, I did, so just do like the video, subscribe, and make us see what go on now, man. So this is the vehicle in question, and I'm gonna let you hear how it sounds for yourself. So start the vehicle. Come on, come on. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, Fox. I want to tell you the truth, Fox. That sound like bearings, dog. And so what we decide to do, we decide to take out the entire engine. So what we are going to do is take out the entire engine because my test cylinder number 4 and the cylinder number 4 has 0 compression. So that's my plan. My plan is to pull it down and just figure out what's going on. So while we are remove all of them things, we remove the box, we remove the battery, we remove the intake manifold, we remove all of them things if we make space and see if we can take out the engine, pull it down and see what is going on the inside. Because it makes no sense we just try to address the lower compression without trying to figure out why that sound is there. So we are just pull it straight down and see what's going on there. You understand? Yo, so I think we're getting really good at this thing, man. So in the 30 minutes, I think we take off most of the thing them so far. As I can see, we remove the wire loom, we take off the intake manifold, and all we need to just remove the engine and put it on like that. You see what I did? But what I go do, I pull the valve cover and I see if the camshaft them is broken. I'm kind of suspecting maybe the camshafts are broken, and that's why we have 0 compression in a cylinder number 4. So we'll just check the camshaft them and see what's going on there. So now that we got all the valve cover bolts off, all we have to do is really just pry it off like this, just lift it up a little and just let's see. So the moment of truth is the camshafts broken. We are going to see right now. If the camshafts are broken, then we'll figure out what's going on already. So let's see. And here we go. Let's see if the camshafts are broken. And it is not looking like it's broken so far. We're not saying not out of the usual. Everything here looks pretty okay. Let's give them a little shake. Let's see if everything is intact. And yes, it looks like everything in the head right here is intact. So that means that we should just take out the engine. So the problem is more than likely in the lower half of the engine. So sadly, we just have to do it. Okay, so I think this is pretty important. I'm gonna need to show you guys. So this is time for take out the engine. So as you can see, the engine is high stop right here. It's not really connected by anything. It's disconnected from the transmission. That's right there, where we use a little jack for hold up the transmission and another bigger jack to actually pump up the engine as high as it could possibly go. So Job just come in and he might give you a strength and give you a help in taking it out. You see me I did. So only little issue is that the space here is very small. As you can see, if we lift it straight up, it have a buck on the top of the thing right there. You see me I did, and if we try to slant it, there's a pulley right there. So I don't know how we are going to wiggle this out, but we are trying to figure it out and see if we can get the engine out.
Chavi, you good there, so Chavi? Yeah. Alright, and man,
Mommy can't say nothing.
You do not carry it back. Yeah, that's that.
alright, Chavi, grip down there, Chavi, grip down there. Go down my bottom. Up now.
And there it goes.
Good.
The engine is out.
You see me?
Them say no valve not in there and no crankshaft not in there.
Who's no crankshaft not in there?
Yeah, that's how it now start.
So if no crankshaft not in there, what okay engine?
Testing know everything. You can't prove it wrong. I'm put the engine over here, so brother. Yo!
Man, one like him too strong in a you.
Hercules.
Why you broke up the table?
Come in and now start pull. That table ain't no good, man. That's why I'm coming to the house.
And now is the interesting part. So we're now going to take apart the engine. So we took off the valve cover, as you can see right there, and all we have to do now is just pull off the front cover to see what's going on there, where we can remove the timing components. Okay, so for all the real car people, tell me what you see wrong with this picture right here. What is wrong? What is going on right here? What is wrong? Comment in the comment section and I'm not bother waiting. Me tell you. So what you see wrong? Well, me I tell you, as you can see, this here piston here is not moving, none at all. None at all. The piston, that 40 piston there is moving. Job, have you ever seen this before?
That 4-cylinder turn 3-cylinder. Today, we don't need, madam sure say you're eco mode straight. We don't need 4-cylinder, brother.
Yo.
I'm too now.
Alright, so, yo, we chance. Comment in the comment section and see if you're smarter than we. What anything happening at this right now? We are pulling it and we're going to find out pretty soon, you know. You see me? What anything happening? My other first, I believe that the Conrad is destroyed. Destroyed. I feel that shell out, that brush up, that is destroyed. You see me? Where you thinking there?
Me believe so there's a new technology because
this
is a Honda, you see me? And Honda have Dream World engine. You see me? This is the new technology will come. When you press Eco, it go to 3-cylinder and see there? 3-cylinder operate. So you don't need the fourth one.
Mercy, you see me? God.
3-cylinder operate.
In all my life, I've never seen this. I've seen crankshaft fly through engine side, but I've never seen this.
Come on, new technology.
So we are pull off the bottom right, and then after we pull off the bottom right, we are going to show you what's going on. So Fox, you have any wager where you want to say what you think I won't go on for this?
For the engine.
You see me? Look. You see that? Let's push it down freely. So it's not connected to nothing. It's still that drive. Now me I say, I come up with theories and work with that.
New technology, boss. Look at my good now. Look at my good. Which camera are for me? This one? Yo, look at my good. New technology. Advanced. Right now we link with Alien. You see me?
It's a UFO.
Look at it. Look at it. Perfect. Perfect. You hear no sound? No sound. You hear that?
No sound. We have to pull this right. We never did pull this, you know, but we have to pull this right now.
There's no cutting in the aisle, you know. May I prove them say, may I show them say, yo, this is factory built. There's no cutting in the aisle. The aisle was dirty, it needed a little service also. But right now, trust me, and make sure you throw in a blinker fluid, changing a blinker fluid, okay? Alright.
Yo! Okay, so this is it, locking your wages from nowhere. I expect to see. This is it. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, what is this? Can you see this? Have you ever seen this before? What are those?
Yo.
What are those?
That snap right off.
That full up youth. Look there.
That snap right off.
You ever see a crankshaft on an S?
A Conrad.
Conrad, me for sec. Full up.
And that explain it. So, water do that.
Wow. You mean if I water do that?
Alright, Mama explain something to you. Look here, people. This, you see, if you have booster engine, you put in tougher connecting rod where can hold pressure. The thing is, the car went through water and water cannot compress. Water cannot compress. So the strain I gotta find the weakest point, and the weakest point was the connecting rod. And so comes it break. You see me? So all of this, try get down there for see what go on.
Hold on, wait.
See head up on the piston same way. Down there on the piston same way. Zoom in, go down there. Down there. Yeah, down there on the piston same way.
Boy, So you see, so viewers, if you don't see water, park the car and walk. Park the car and this is where you're going to happen. Park the car and walk, viewers. You see me? Alright, can always come here, come here, you know. You see me? Come here, come here, some man. Me and Joe will work on it.
Yeah.
You see me?
Under fit, you see me? Alright.
But this is possible for any car. I could have Beamer, I could have Crown, I could have this. We don't ramp with water road. You see me? I did? Because Jovi said water is a non-compressible thing. You see me? I did? If you put full of buckle of water, you try to squeeze the buckle of water. Tell me what if you get enough pressure. It's like a bus.
Nothing wrong with the volume.
Look it over.
When I look on the valve, oh no, if the valve in bed now, we have to take out the whole of the camshaft and throw some fluid, some gas, and see if it seeps through the valve then. You see me? So that can do a man.
No, but we don't need to go no further upon this. You see me I did? You see me I did? This yeah, the Fox, new engine. Just buy a strip engine, tell them get a strip engine, this cannot come back. You see me I did? This a spare part, this a salvage. You see me?
So if the piston change is still carry?
Who can
Yeah, you know, like, me I tell you.
I love when mechanic fit up one piece of parts and struggle for putting the engine, figure ear nice.
I have to pull out back again.
Not we.
And when I tell you, say, the
Not
potential that it would have, so I tell you, keep it in the back of your mind, you know. You see me I did? Because that sound wasn't normal. This is even worse than what I think. I mean, it was bearings, you know.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been bearings. You see me I did? Because there's a potential that this year, twist the crankshaft slightly.
Lock on it right now, you know.
Let's twist the crankshaft.
Lock on it right now.
But we can't tell that because we are not machinists. We could have tell that they may have a slight bend and them a scrape against the cylinder wall as well. You see me? I don't want to take no risk with you see me I did? It doesn't make logical sense to me. You see me I did? It don't make no logical sense. You try to repair it and then you don't know why and then you say you go pop not work again. You see me? This year, this year I tell you say yo, through a strip engine. You see me?
And
Me they think are this, are bearings.
When we look on the head tell me say number 1 and 2 was the one affected by the water.
And number 4.
Right now, yeah. Right now 2 and 4 and something there. But right now you don't even know the condition of the cylinder when not showing a sign right
exactly.
now. You see me? So
as I said, these connecting rod
do them gamble there.
could have slightly bend, you know, but we don't know, you know. You see me?
This is too much effort for that gamble.
Them could have slightly, man. We don't know.
Yeah.
The whole crankshaft
until it
could have
starts.
twist little. I have this forever. And you don't know. You say, oh no, this is a Kyle or that or that.